I want to tell you a story from my own life. A story that can help you realize your own dreams, no matter how big or impossible they might seem right now. You see, there was a time in my life when nothing seemed to go my way. I was filled with uncertainty, doubt, and worry about the future. Perhaps you felt this way too, stuck, overwhelmed, and wondering if things will ever truly change. At that moment, my reality felt heavy, limited by circumstance, and I often wondered if I'd ever experience the freedom, abundance, and happiness I deeply desired. But something remarkable happened one evening, a turning point that would eventually lead me down a path of incredible discovery. I stumbled upon a profound truth. My imagination wasn't just a tool for daydreaming. My imagination, your imagination, our imagination, it has the power to create reality itself. It all started late one night. I was alone in my room, reflecting on my life, wondering why things never seemed to improve despite all my efforts. I felt exhausted by constant striving and frustrated by endless disappointment. And then suddenly, as if whispered by my higher self, a thought came to me clearly. What if everything I desired was already mine, just waiting for me to claim it through the power of my mind? That very night, I decided to experiment. Instead of falling asleep in anxiety or worry, I consciously chose to immerse myself deeply in my desires. Lying in bed, I began to relax my body completely, letting go of tension from my head down to my toes. As I slowly drifted into that beautiful space between wakefulness and sleep, what I later called the state akin to sleep, or SATS, I deliberately focused my mind on exactly what I wanted to experience, as if it were already true. Let me paint the scene vividly for you, as I experienced it that first night. I closed my eyes and imagined standing on a balcony overlooking a beautiful landscape, feeling a gentle breeze brush my skin, seeing the sunset casting golden rays across everything around me. But more than that, I felt deeply within myself the happiness, satisfaction, and freedom that would be mine if my dreams had already come true. It wasn't just visualizing, it was living fully within that imagined moment, feeling every sensation, hearing every sound, absorbing every detail. I felt a warm, powerful certainty rising inside me. I allowed myself to become completely absorbed in this reality, imagining conversations with loved ones congratulating me on my success, feeling the joy in their voices and the pride in their eyes. I let myself emotionally embrace the truth of my desire, already fulfilled, until the imagined reality felt as natural, real, and vivid as waking life. As I drifted off to sleep in this powerful emotional state, something inside me shifted profoundly. The next morning, although nothing externally had yet changed, internally, I knew something was different. I felt lighter, more hopeful, energized by the knowledge that I had planted a powerful seed in the garden of my subconscious mind. And from that night onward, my life began to unfold in ways that amazed and delighted me. In the days and weeks that followed, events began aligning effortlessly. Opportunities arose unexpectedly, and people I had hoped to meet suddenly entered my life. Ideas and inspirations flowed with ease, guiding me naturally toward fulfilling my desires. I saw firsthand the undeniable truth that imagination, when persistently and confidently directed, creates reality. Every night thereafter, I continued to enter SATS deliberately. I would relax deeply, vividly picturing my desires as already fulfilled, and feeling intense gratitude, as if these dreams had already manifested. It became not just a nightly ritual, but a joyful practice, a moment of creation, clarity, and empowerment. Each evening reinforced my growing faith in the power of imagination. I applied this method to every area of my life, to my finances, relationships, health, career, and spiritual growth. I saw clearly that imagination wasn't simply fantasy. It was the creative force that shapes reality. By consciously focusing my mind each night in SATS, my subconscious mind began accepting these imaginings as truth, manifesting them outwardly in my experience. For example, at that time, I desired financial abundance. Previously, money had felt scarce, difficult to earn, and even harder to hold on to. But as I repeatedly entered SATS, I vividly imagined myself experiencing wealth and freedom. I didn't just visualize money. I imagined using it joyfully, feeling secure, generous, and grateful. I saw myself sharing abundance with my loved ones, helping others, and feeling deep satisfaction. Remarkably, financial opportunities soon arrived effortlessly. My income increased, my debts disappeared, and abundance flowed naturally into my life. I also longed for deeper, more meaningful relationships. Previously, loneliness and isolation had often plagued me. But by vividly imagining myself surrounded by loving, supportive friendships and relationships, I created a powerful subconscious belief in connection. Soon, new friendships blossomed, and existing relationships deepened, bringing warmth, laughter, and emotional richness to my everyday experience. This wasn't luck. This wasn't chance. It was the consistent application of imagination. By immersing myself nightly in the feeling of fulfilled desires, my outer world transformed to match my inner visions. The secret I discovered was persistence and emotional intensity. Each night, I returned faithfully to SATS, reinforcing my vision, strengthening my belief, and deepening my emotional commitment to my desires. Doubt, fear, and anxiety gradually faded, replaced by unwavering confidence that my desires were inevitably manifesting. Through my own journey, I learned that every single person has this same power. You, too, have this extraordinary capacity within you. It doesn't matter what your current circumstances are. It doesn't matter how far away your dreams might seem. Your imagination is limitless, infinitely powerful, and capable of shaping your reality into anything you deeply believe. Perhaps right now you desire financial freedom, meaningful relationships, improved health, or a purposeful life. I want you to know these are not simply hopes. They are already possibilities awaiting your recognition. Your subconscious mind is ready and willing to bring forth whatever you clearly imagine and deeply feel. So tonight, I encourage you to take this first courageous step. Before sleep, relax deeply and enter the beautiful SATS state. Vividly imagine your desire as already true, right now, in this moment. Feel it, embrace it, celebrate it. Allow yourself to become fully absorbed in the joy, satisfaction, and gratitude of your dream already fulfilled. Persist nightly in this powerful practice. Your subconscious mind accepts whatever you consistently imagine with emotional intensity. The world around you will inevitably shift, rearranging itself to reflect your new internal state. Opportunities will appear, relationships will flourish, abundance will flow, all naturally aligning with your vivid inner vision. Most importantly, hold firmly to faith. Your imagination is more than just a fantasy. It's your most powerful creative tool. Believe wholeheartedly in your vision, knowing with absolute certainty it is already yours. Trust in the process, have patience, maintain confidence, and remain open to receiving the fulfillment of your desires in unexpected and wonderful ways. My own life is proof that this truth works powerfully and reliably. My life transformed completely, from frustration, lack, and doubt to joy, abundance, and fulfillment, all through the disciplined use of imagination and feeling in SATS. You have this power right now. Your dreams are waiting. Your desires are ready. The life you long for already exists within you, ready to be born into your outer experience. Tonight, begin your incredible journey toward manifesting everything you've ever wished for. Thank you for joining me today. May you experience the magnificent power of your imagination and discover the extraordinary reality it can create. Your new life begins tonight. Imagine it, feel it, believe it. It is already yours.